It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And all eyes are on the Jaguars' sure-handed wide receiver. He's putting together one of the better seasons in league history. It's the Jags and the Broncos, and it's coming up next on EA Sports.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today we've got a Week 8 matchup on tap here between the Denver Broncos and the Jacksonville Jaguars. Gone alongside my good friend Charles Davis. And CD, for as much as the defender in you probably hates to hear it, the NFL is a league ruled by offenses, and we've got a couple of good ones about ready to do battle here.
Well, you know me quite well. Maybe one day I can get to be commissioner. I can flip that around a little bit, and we can just talk about defense. But let's face it, we're talking about two units that rank in the top 5 in the league. So I think this might be a game where you forget about the field goals. You'd better finish your drives with touchdowns if you want to keep up with the Jones.
On play action, Lawrence. And incomplete to open things up. This game, the ninth that the Jags have played here in London. You might know that Shad Khan, he's the owner of both the Jaguars and Fulham in the English Premier League on the soccer side of things. And this is the third of 3 London games the NFL will play this year. But there is one more game to come over on the continent. The Seahawks and Bucks from Munich, Germany. The first time a regular season game will be played there. And they work this well upfield across the 45. The catch and run, good for 24 yards. They go play action now. Lawrence. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. So, Charles, you know, offensively, this group really playing at a high level, 7-0. And we're still a long ways from discussing a potential unbeaten season, I think. But to use a golf expression, no blemishes on the card, at least to this point.
Yeah, unlike my teenage years where there were blemishes everywhere and the dermatologist was on speed dial. But I do think that they're going to have to start answering questions about this start if they keep winning games. You and I both know, we in the media will start to obsess about it and wonder, can they take it all the way to a...
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, 2nd year in the NFL. And I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that as he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the second-year quarterback.
On 4th down, Michael Pilardi on to punt. He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. Just 34 yards on the punt there, no return. And they will take over 1st and 10. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They've got the 7-0 lead. Now they've got the football back after their defense got to stop CD. And you get the feeling if they could score here, they really have all the momentum on their side.
And you just wonder right now, is the quarterback and the play caller totally in sync? Are they of one mind that, hey, what worked last time? Let's keep doing it until they stop us. Or do they go to a different section in the playbook, show them something different? Either way, they want a repeat of their first drive.
A man coming off a washout 2021. It's Travis Etienne. And some room to maneuver. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Jaguars. Week after week, Charles, when we see this offense operate, I don't know, they just seem to get more impressive.
They certainly do.
On 1st and 10, it's Etienne. Gets past one man, and they're able to get this one across the 35. 74 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start.
Final 30 seconds of this first quarter, and it's been a quarter dominated by the guys with the football.
Now Lawrence on 1st down.
Over the middle, it's complete. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. That one good for a gain of 13 for Jacksonville and a 1st down. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. The Jags with the football to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Off the play fake, here's Lawrence. Completes it to Evan Ingram. Touchdown Jaguars. Evan Ingram, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Jags have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. So, Charles, that's 3 touchdowns on 3.
They begin the drive with Robinson. He juked him, and he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line.
Any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
Now he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That one good for 33 and a 1st. Pretty explosive run on that inside handoff, and when you're a runner of his caliber, you don't need a big crease.
You really don't, but also what we're seeing is an offensive line that's taking charge at the point of attack, aren't we? Not only are they controlling the initial contact, they actually utilizing what they call the strain the next 2 to 3 seconds to continue to move people.
Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Throwing now, Lawrence on 1st down.
He'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their 1st timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. On the draw, Robinson.
The yards may start getting a little tougher to come by down here near the goal line. That's good work defensively there on 1st down, holding them to a short gain.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Nothing on 1st down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal.
Draw play, Etienne.
And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown.
Travis Etienne, his 11th rushing touchdown on the year,
as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. So on 4th down, kicking it away here, Michael Pilardi. This is taken around the 12. No, a nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle him.
It takes a touchdown-saving tackle to bring him down as he goes 32 yards on the return. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
Well, everything right now that they touch on this side of the football, it seems to turn to gold. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. That lead continues to grow. And, I mean, if they can get points here, Charles, might almost be an insurmountable comeback for the other side.
I think you make a great case for that. So I'm going to flip it over to the other side. Could they make the big comeback? Certainly. Am I expecting it? Not at all. I think if we don't see a drastic change in how they're playing, this blowout's going to get bigger and bigger before the final gun.
Now Lawrence.
He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. And he's over 100 yards now after that last catch. Already, of course, leading the NFL in receiving yardage.
So he's done nothing at all to hurt his cause to stay in that spot. But I've been so impressed.
And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown.
Travis Etienne
On his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns.
And the Jaguars are able to...
They start on the ground with Robinson here. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
55 rushing yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
When he runs, he seems to do a nice job of knowing when to be patient and find the hole, and then when the hole is there, he goes quickly.
You're exactly right. He knows how to just take off, but you know what else? Brings a little thump with him, doesn't he?
He does.
He packs the boom at the end of the run and finishes it going forward. That's what you want to see out of your backs.
Same exact result as last play, a pickup of 11. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
Lawrence. He'll air this one out for Kirk.
This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Jaguars. Christian Kirk, his first touchdown on the year, as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead.
Now Lawrence to throw.
Finds his tight end Ingram. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back now here in London. It's Jaguar football here, and they'll look to extend their lead as we begin quarter number 4.
They go play action with Lawrence.
He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. Got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars.
Well, he has been fun to watch throwing the football this one. And certainly not fun for that defense, though, Charles. Now up to 4 touchdown passes in this ball game.
Yeah, we're supposed to be neutral, but I'm feeling their pain right now because he has absolutely carved up the secondary. A clinic on how to attack the defense and take them out of the game.
Here's Lawrence.
He's going to try and go deep again. He's got him in. Complete. Touchdown. A great effort there. His 26th touchdown, drawing even with Marshall Faulk for the 4th most in a single season.
And the Jaguars add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Lawrence with the handoff to Robinson.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
78 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down.
I know that every now and then we get in those meetings with coaches, and you almost want to roll your eyes when they talk about staying on schedule when they're moving the football. But would you say a 7-yard run is ahead of schedule?
4th quarter with the lead, you love that, don't you?
No doubt about it, because staying on schedule is trying to get 4 downs on first down. They did that plus 3.
And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. A 5-yard gain there makes it 1st and goal.
From the gun, it's Lawrence.
And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Well, business as usual for them. Well on their way to another victory. Riding a serious wave of momentum from what we've seen. And so far, they haven't met their match. So if you're going to play this team in the future, your mission is clear. You better be ready to play and match their firepower.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. They'll run again here with Robinson. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
So this will be a win for Jacksonville. And we talked so much about the turnover battle determining who wins and who loses. This game, no exception. They didn't turn the ball over at all, and they go on to victory.
They look like a smooth operation in this one, didn't they? Because you look at every facet of the game, they handled their business. Offense took care of the football, converted it into points. Defense took the ball away, gave it back to the offense. Special teams, right there with them. That's the type of game a coach is going to really love and value. And when they show the film, they have to be careful not to give out too many kudos and kill their motivation going forward.
So for the Jags,
they continue to cruise as they move to 8-0 now on the campaign.
And now it's off to Heathrow as they get set to fly back to the U.S. in a couple hours. Meanwhile, for the Broncos, they drop back to 500 now at 4 up and 4 down. And they'll take this loss into the bye as they'll be back in action in Week 10.